So I just wanted to get a quick session to see what I can improve on. My goal is to, my first goal is to hit diamond, but I've done that before. And for some reason, I've always had the goal to get master, but I never really put my mind to it and really went for it. So I feel like maybe now is the time to try it before I'm too washed up.
Before you're too washed up and hits the old
Exactly.
age of 22, the
25,
decrepit
but yeah,
old
26.
useless age. Okay, can I see your op.gg? What are we working
Yeah, for
with?
sure. So I used to be an ADC main back in the day. I used to play some like amateur. Back then I was around like usually Diamond 4. I had some peaks around Diamond 2, Diamond 1, but then I completely stopped playing. Just got bored of bot lane. Eventually picked up Nyla, started spamming her. It was something fresh, something new, but still didn't really satisfy me because I don't know. I was just completely done with bots, and then decided to transition to jungle this season.
Played a weird bot laner, that's for sure. And then you transitioned to jungle this season.
Yep.
Luckily, jungle's a bit easy to get into. And then it weirds me out. You have this Nidalee Belveth, and then it looks like
Yeah.
these are the guys you actually play.
Nah, the thing is, in 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks, I have like a LAN party that I'm going to with some friends, and we're trying to do a bit better. And I don't want to be a two-trick where my two champions just get bent out and I'm doomed, right? So I'm just trying to. I just spammed Nidalee and Belvet because I was just learning the fundamentals. But in general, I'm not really a one-trick player. I usually prefer to play a bit more different champions. So I just wanted to make sure my OPWG showed that, and they were not gonna ban like two champs every game. So yeah,
Okay.
that's why. And obviously, I'm always kind of broken at the moment, so why not abuse it for the LP, right?
What a guy. He deserves it too. He's been so shit for so long.
Yeah, for real.
I really wonder what they're gonna do to change him, but so what is your goal exactly?
Well, my first goal is getting diamonds, which should be doable at the moment with the rate it's going. And then my second goal is obviously master in the end.
Okay. I'm thinking more of with the champions, like Diamond is inevitable to what this account is.
Yeah, I agree.
And then on EUS, like I bet from what I see here, it's like unless there's a drastic thing I'm missing, it'd be a matter of time too, so long that you don't tilt. It's always the
Yeah, that's
EUX
still a
scrub.
problem.
Like every fucking
Yeah,
player on that fucking
for
server's
sure.
a little
Yeah, I'm
fucking
trying really hard not to tilt. I've started watching some videos. Started watching a video from Kire, and I ended up making like a sheet where I put my improvement goals. So this week, one of the goals is not tilting. So every time I feel the tilt coming, I'm like, okay, take a
oh,
breather, try to chill.
oh,
It does
okay.
work, but I'm working on it still.
Right. Like goal, not tilt. It's like I would rather have the goal be like something that is proactive, like productive.
Yeah, I fully agree. I do have multiple goals, by the way, but
So it's
it's
like,
definitely one of the goals that I need to keep in my mind. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna tilt out of my mind because that's just something that I've done always. So I just need to try and get it out of me.
I think it's like tilt, like let yourself tilt, but then whenever you're tilting, it's like refocus. And then how do you
Yeah,
refocus? It's just the next thing. There's always the next thing for jungle.
yeah, for sure.
Something to focus on. Dragging this guy's flashes down, I'm gonna do this play. And then it all solves itself from there. But
Hmm.
anyways, so you want to get diamond, you want to get master tier. The champion pool's all over the place. Like, ooh.
I mean, I'm not planning to be an MMO one trick at all, so it's probably one of the champions that I just get in there for some games and then transition into different champs again. I assume he's gonna get nerfed sooner than rather than later. So yeah, not really something long term. I'm looking to one trick or anything.
Okay. So you want to look at a replay for a Mumu?
I don't know what's best to be honest. I've played a fair few games, so I think I should have some games in my match history from a few different champs. So I'm not sure what you think is the best way to go here.
Well, we'd want to look at a replay that would apply to, I guess, the handful of champs you play. So a champion that would blend more.
Yeah.
It'd be like Viego, Belveth, and Italy, they share a play style. And a Mumu
Uh-huh.
Lilia share a play style.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be more like Nidalee Belfast Viego. I'm gonna try to look to play for like longer time and really try to master. I'm almost just like flavor of the day, I guess.
And everyone can play them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here, let me log on the US real quick. I know I have an account somewhere. There we go. Go ahead, steal this bad boy. I literally got the account just to watch replays. So with Viego, where would you say that you're at?
Well, it's one of the first champions I started playing when I started jungling, and then I never really played him again for some reason. I really don't know why. I just started hyper focusing on Nidalee and Belfast because I felt like I just needed to master champions if I wanted to get better at the role, so that I could just play the champion, like kind of brain dead, right, and keep thinking about the fundamentals and the macro of jungling instead of having to think about the champions all the time. But recently, I just felt like trying the Viego again, and it went pretty well. So yeah, I guess I'm decent at it. I don't have like perfect mechanics, but I feel like I've played a lot of champions in the past, so I usually know what champions kits are. So that works for Viego, obviously. So
Okay,
I'm pretty much like still kind of a beginner, right, with the Viego.
so you started on them, and then you had some experience, and you random dropped them, and then but you're still good at them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still fine. But I don't know if I'm actually fine at Viego or just maybe fine at the game at this point. I mean, obviously not fine at the game because I'm fucking Emerald, but yeah, you know what I mean. I think.
So you've climbed before. You know what gets you past like this sort of point, right?
Yeah, a long
Mm.
time ago, but I've never really managed it. The past few years, I haven't really tried, to be honest, to play and to try and improve. Even when I had Diamond, it was just purely by playing enough and doing decently. I never really actively looked to get better at ADC back in the day. Not like this, at least.
Right. So, what would you say you're looking for more? To like have the understanding or to like climb?
I mean, I think if you have the understanding, you will climb eventually, right?
Right.
So that would be the main goal. I just want to get better at the game, and the climbing is secondary, pretty much. I'll get there eventually, I feel like.
So to gain that understanding, what does one have to do?
Good question.
First part is knowledge. You have to know some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
There's quite a handful of ways to acquire that knowledge: watching, playing,
Hmm.
banking. But then there's something else. One can know, but there's more to it. And what
Hmm.
is that?
I'm assuming the application.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Now for us, that's just queuing up, so we have to play. So the
Yep.
knowledge plus the play basically equals the understanding. Once you
Hmm.
combine them, then we're really fucking talking. So then once it's fully understood, right, you'll be in between different parts of this as you're leading to this. But then once it's fully understood, there's no more thoughts of it. So then you have more room for the play,
Hmm.
which that's what you were saying, where you're like getting comfortable with it, and then you don't have to think about the champions as much.
Yeah.
So then you can focus on the macro part. So then that's where I'm like, fuck, why so many fucking champions?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I fully agree.
like land going to the land and all that, that's one part, but also just let your champion be banned. If you take one champion super far, everyone else comes with it.
Yeah. That's.
And then your solo queue, if you're truly actually about it and you're looking for that understanding,
Hmm.
then the the win loss or like trying to learn all these things or whatnot, like we have to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
We have to do one thing at a time, so can't be counterpicking, can't be doing all this shit. It's just again and again and again. So to get my arms strong, I lift a weight and then I put it down and then I lift it up again.
Yeah. See you.
Enough times of that and we're in business. You know, you could also play normals too. Like if I was playing, like if I was spamming out any of these and I was at like your level, what the normals can do for you is like just let you kill a noob 10 more times than you'd be able to in a ranked game.
Mhm.
And then just practice that part. And then once you have
Yeah.
enough of those down, then we're kind of in business. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking we look at this replay. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. I didn't even know
Mr.
you could
Viego.
download replays from other people.
One day here. Boom. At least you're not taking like the tank route. All the people on NA, when they're like, I'm gonna play for my team, it's like always super low rank, and then they just have like they fucking Sejuani, Zac, like useless ass champions, and I'm like, what are? And they main Kane or something. Always
Mhm.
like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I don't really like tank champions. I guess Amumu is the exception, but I don't feel like he's really a tank champion at this point. He just does so much damage anyway.
Bruiser asshole champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Any thoughts going into this?
Um, let's see. I don't fully remember this game, to be honest. So no real thoughts. At the moment, I'm probably looking to play for the top lane. I think. Not sure if that's completely right decision though, especially because of the wave state. That's probably where I'm going, if I remember correctly.
Trying to gank an Akali sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure why I went for the. I think I went from chickens to red to golems by accident, and then I was like, "Fuck, I'm now in a bad spot," so I tried to gank top lane, which is not ideal.
Right. So what's your early game goal? Just to gank top? This Viego?
Not really. I'm not sure what I was doing, to be completely honest. Obviously, my goal is just to full clear into looking for opportunities when I can be on the map and the jungle is clear, which I'm
Okay.
obviously not doing.
All right. So then you got off the rails here. What do you think makes you lose control? Just that same decision where because I'm here, well, it seems,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
think
like
so.
since you're here, the have to
Mhm.
part. As Viego, you don't have to do shit. Like
I'm not 100% sure if I actually do go top, but I believe I do.
Mr. Viego, like a fucking Akali, she's gonna press Q and stand there.
Yeah, press E and just walk away.
Like she's never committing in. That's why, like
Mhm.
that with her E and the fucking W. Well, she used Shroud, man. Enjoy.
Winnable.
Winnable. You better fucking hurry it up. Shit's not warded, and then walk right into her. God bless fucking EUS.
Yeah, I mean, I do end up getting the kill, but still, I'm wasting so much time, right?
Well, we're against Hecarim. He is not going to
Yeah.
have any downtime on his clear. So, do you have any winning sequence after this?
I'm not sure.
You have 580. And then we're on the top side.
Yeah.
There's no blue side camps.
Yeah, exactly. I need to go all the way to the bot side, which takes a million years. But I probably walked there, but I should have based.
What, you don't base? Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't
Oh
know
my
what I'm
god.
doing in this game, honestly.
Oh my god. Well, if you do your camps and reset, it's something, but like... Yeah, Hecarim takes our blue.
Yep.
And then your Raptors are coming up, so you want to be on the map for those. Lucky that Scuttle's up.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, and then you have, at least I think, you fucking have to stay for these. If Hecarim takes these, it's fucked up.
Yeah, I was contemplating between going there and resetting. I did have a decent buy, I think. I'm not completely sure how much gold I had, but I don't know. I felt like I needed to be on the map with some gold.
So you reset, and then what?
Then I'd probably go to the camp and try to sequence again, but I'm not completely sure what I actually do.
What's your goal on the second turn as Viego?
I don't really have a clear goal at the moment, to be completely honest. I probably should just try to fix my jungle, get back sequencing, and just try to go from there.
Yeah, so you fix your jungle, you get the farm, and then what? All the camps are dead. Now what?
It kind of depends what's on the map, right? Look at the lanes. If anyone's pushing in, I try to gank. I try to find the Ekrim. If I know he's topside, I go do Drake, for example. I don't really want to be with the Ekrim at the moment because he does have a decent lead.
Exactly.
So I'm mainly just looking to get some like free kills into a Drake or something. Otherwise,
Okay. Well, it is rough, but that's what we got. Looking for free kills because Hecarim's gonna path bot and kick our ass on Dragon. We know this.
Yeah, for sure.
So, if we want to get free kills, step 1, you're fixing your farm, and then step 2, for the free kills, where do you need to be?
So let's see. Probably bot lane because top and mid are not really gankable unless they do really stupid shit.
Okay. So then where would that be bot lane? If Hecarim's gonna be down here, how the fuck are you gonna gank bot lane?
I mean, at the moment, not really, right?
Exactly.
But it kind of depends. At the moment, nowhere. So I just have to farm and then see, I guess.
Well, I think you could even just extrapolate. By the time you would end bot side, Hecarim will be there. Like, how in the fuck do you do anything on the bot side? This is all going to be warded, and Hecarim's here. Yeah. So, let's concede bot side. At least their side of the map. So then, this is deleted. What other position can you get to receive your free kill? You're God-given right.
A dive on top lane. It's going to be kind of hard still, but that's probably the best option that's left.
Okay.
Especially with Hecarim bot side.
And then what about mid lane? Because it's still an option.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's really hard to gank LeBlanc, but I mean, obviously, if she pushes really hard, it could be possible. But on the other side, Hecarim can be there super fast, so I don't think it's really viable because LeBlanc can just make the fight very long. And I don't really want that.
Right, if you chase. So I think you can gank LeBlanc like if she makes a mistake. So we're not looking for the gank itself. What you're looking to get is into a position to receive like any of these plays as Viego. That's it. Once your camps are done, if this is all fucked, then all you have is getting into position. And the position's like always going to be the river where you can receive shit. So from the river, you have options of top and then mid lane. And it's all Jesus from there if the enemy laners want to die. So
yeah, for sure.
With that in mind, nice, we got a control ward. We're in business. 2 of them. Okay.
Is that some extra gold? Why not? I'm gonna buy them eventually.
Okay. Holy moly. Rest in peace, man. You deserve it.
Yep.
It's a consequence of that fucking level 3 play.
Yeah, for sure. Not sure what actually I'm doing there, but yeah.
Me personally, top died. Like, I'm getting all of these camps.
Yep.
Level 4 into the river against the Scry right there. Well, I mean, you're here. Okay, you're here. Who's the target?
Well, it was Akali, but then the Hecarim came, so then it was like target to going out as fast as possible.
Okay. Akali's used her Shroud, and then she has E and ulti. There's her E. And then on to Hecarim. Ball lane swapped. Just kidding. Back to the camps. This is so awkward. The Viego that's on that John Fool clear like no one's business is like having such a better time. Like the world's dumbest Viego that isn't trying any of this is having a great time. But I know you're at like that interim of like trying shit out like this, but that interrupt of the clear is so bad for Viego. The level 3 play like never sets you up for like anything useful.
Yeah, I think it was also a little bit of still having a bit of the Bel'Veth gameplay in my head, I guess, where you try to gank a bit earlier.
Into his jungle is very brave.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure if I spotted him, but I feel like I knew he was topside for some reason. Don't even know that's true, but not exactly sure where I got that information.
Okay. Then you have an option here. No, you don't have pickaxe, never mind. It's a control word diff. Alrighty, bot laners. Get the flank, and then we can kind of assume that Hecarim will be on the bot side. To dive this is a bit much. LeBlanc can move. So you're kind of in like a lame-ass situation. LeBlanc's moving, Hecarim's moving, potentially. So what do you do?
I mean, I probably base, honestly. I don't know how much gold I have. Kind of depends on that. If I have a good buy, I base. If I
12.
don't, yeah, then I probably have to take at least one camp to get my 1300 item. Not sure what the name is. And then I base.
Okay.
And then try to sequence again. I'll probably take my blue base. Leave the whatever it's called, the Gromp, too long, and it keeps me off the map too long. Base, get my item, then sequence.
So reset, farm. She just dies, God bless. These kills are so easy in EUS, what the fuck? If I'm on NA Emerald, like, the Kai'Sa runs for a lot. Everyone's a pussy, you know, so it's actually harder to get these kills. Amazing. Rinse the camps, we have no ulti.
And at this point, I probably could have backtried, but I saw the entire bot side was up, so it wouldn't be too bad to clear them.
Nah, resetting would have been troll.
Well, yeah, exactly. We got the kill, so I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm here now. I might as well just full clear.
Yeah, there's no objectives up on this turn. Your ulti's down, and you can go like close to level 8.
Not sure why I skipped that camp, honestly.
You guys are fighting. There he is, misses Q.
Yeah, my initial goal was to try and cover for him, then I saw him dying, and then I was like, fuck, now
This
I'm
guy.
too far.
Holy moly. Fucked up the auto, didn't get the W, and then misses the Q again. It's like, is Akali gonna commit to anything other than that wave? No.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bit of a threshold. Thanks.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. People are so greedy. If that wave's there, they're probably staying, especially in the sealer.
Sure. Okay. This guy's gonna random die. I think we have an okay sequence here. You have the Kraken Slayer. Oh, you went Kraken Slayer instead of Bork. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really know what the best build path was against which champions at the start, at least when I started playing Viego. After I kind of stopped playing him, I did start watching some more videos and saw which would be better, but I'm still not completely certain every game.
It's definitely tricky this game. I see a lot of damage on their team, and then my main target's going to be Hecarim.
Yeah.
Since he's frontline, so Bork helps with that. Kraken Sundered is going to be like a stronger 2-item spike, I think. To get there, though. IDK. It's fine. Anyways, I think we just barrel into this guy's red side, and then he can actually do something bot side.
I think I'm gonna full clear, but I'm not sure. No, I'm just going straight.
Just straight to the lane is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We had confirmation that he's on these,
Definitely.
so like his red side's open to you. If LeBlanc comes, you play a little do-si-do, it's fine. Viego Z is like a time waster. Holy mo! You cannot be doing this, Bob. Okay. From base to here. 12 minutes it starts. T- 26, God bless America. She is dead. Maybe you can do it, you got me. Now to push it more,
I mean, usually you
once you're
can
past the
still-
river, just stay up the map. Don't go back to the camps yet.
Okay.
These guys are gonna push. Fuck Oriana. Just take this turret with them, and then play it out from there. Whoever shows up, you guys have a good chance to win the fight. To go back to the camps this soon is whack. You're on item spike. You have ulti. It's time to play.
Okay.
Since you already skipped the camps, like just keep doing it. And as you skip them too, they'll be giving you more XP later. And even if they win a play bot side, Hecarim is not taking these. So you're in business. It's time to fight.
Okay.
It'd be the same deal on like Nidalee, Bel'Veth. Even a Mumu, if you're just around this shit, way better. Look at all these fucking wards. Not a million years, Bob. In low master NA do I have this shit. What the fuck? The luckiest man alive, not even using it. You don't even know how good you have it, you know?
Nope.
I cook meals every day. No one appreciates it. And then if you're topside, it's like, just fucking kill those Krugs and reset. Hurry up. We got places to be. We're trying to end this bot lane. Darius, whack. Oriana, scaling. I could have told you Darius was whack. But it's okay, we can still get bot lane. The turret plates have gone down. Okay, if Hecarim gets the playoff first, you are going to get banned. Doink, doink. Okay, Hecarim's ulti could have been flashed. Okay. Close. Well, you gotta clean it all up. Pop up, Q, pop up. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But you see now.
Yeah, exactly. All the time I wasted on top should have been into that bot play, right? I mean, I could have been there, but I mean.
Okay, so how do we align on that? Clearing these camps up. Well, if you're clearing the camps, right, you've conceded this. The only sequence I see is clear all the camps, reset, because the objectives are coming up. This is an objective, and then that's an objective. And the sooner you're on the map again with these down, like, the better.
Yeah.
What do you think, like, to identify this in game? Is there anything else?
Probably pay more attention to the actual objectives that I'm looking for, instead of going with the flow, because I feel like these plays, sequence plays that happened here is just going with the flow.
Oh, well, going with the flow is working for you, but then at this step, the objective is up.
Yeah, exactly.
So the first instance of that is when the first dragon spawns. Then something's on the board, and then Void grubs. And then once you have a lane that you can play around like this, like the Kai'Sa's a turbo noob, we know this, and then they'll actually die, so we can actually just play around this lane. LeBlanc's not coming, Hecarim's playing topside too often, and then Akali's fucking Akali. So, it's like, which turret can I attack that 2 turret play one? Then we're in business.
Yeah,
but
sense.
then, yeah, so then you're saying that you're aligned with, like, going with the flow that has been working, because then when you're around this shit, it works out.
Yeah, I mean, in this game I was just lucky, right? But there's a lot of games where I go with the flow where it doesn't work.
Sometimes a good, sometimes a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can notice when I have like games where I actually keep thinking about the objective, I just win way more of those, obviously, because instead of having a coin flip, it's actually calculated.
If you ever watch like the Chinese Viego and Kazakhs, they all play the same. It's like they're super fast with their farm, and then they're super fast with doing their play, and then they're super fast at getting to the next thing. They're like rinsing the exact same rotations faster and faster. Whereas that's like, it's not exactly like a black and white problem here. It's mostly the speed, like all of this sort of little shit in between. Sweeper, moving, clear that. And then hit this thing, and then ward that, and then we're kind of moving around, and then it's like, if it was just Krug's reset, we're in fucking business. You just set up vision for topside. For what? We're not fucking fighting Rift Herald. We're definitely not hitting that turret or this turret. Fuck these guys. Get to bot lane, quick. You've played a Mumu, surely that's how you get all the kills on the bot side.
Not always, but yeah, mostly.
I've never killed a top laner as a Mumu.
I don't know. Don't think you know how stupid US top laners can be.
Oh my god, play one game on NA. Watch them just sit under turret and do nothing on, like, Garen. 20 minutes is coming. That's what they're playing for. So dying there really fucking sucks, because, like, we spend our ulti and then... So bot lane lost their turret, and now your sequence is going to cost you something. We need to attack again. At least that's how I want to approach it as Viego, so... I would do my blue side camps, and then these are all Hecarim's. Because we died. If you want to take this turret. And if you don't, like, push with bot lane to take the turret, it's kind of... I don't know what else there is, honestly. With these lanes, and then... Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
And if I'm in an Emerald game, just the faster you push, like, the pushing part of the game, the better. Because you power up in the early game with the farm, but once you're in the mid game, it's fucking fighting time.
Yeah, I think I do that too little, just helping laners push. I go to the camps way too quickly.
Well, it works so well in the early game. You're there, and then you receive it. But once you add that juice, you add the 3 kills, and then you're strong, it's time to push it a little bit. So instead of, like, being in the river, you could be, like, here, for example. Anywhere along that line, and then you're in an offensive position. And Viego can always back off from those positions with the E and W. It's fine.
Sure.
But you have to be strong enough to get in those positions. So you have to have those items. Well, nothing's happening, man, and that really fucking sucks for Viego.
Yeah, I mean, something's happening, but nothing good.
Rest in peace. So, Krug, maybe one wave top reset. Reset, get out of there, don't walk around. Nice. Nice. Okay. And then as we arrive... Alright. Alright, Lucian, alright. Now. Akali has TP, but Hecarim has been topside, and then Kais is low. It's fine, it's fine. Auto, 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 Q.
It's unfortunate that Braum didn't have to, but yeah.
Yep. To the red buff, I would have just received that wave.
Yeah. Be smart.
And then, I think just play around mid lane. They're gonna push, they're gonna do our bot lane's gonna push, they're gonna do dragon. And then if you put yourself like right here, you can receive the good variants if they attack. If you go right to the camps, then you can't receive it. It's less likely that our boys push and shit. Bob, how the fuck do we win from here?
Question, I didn't really know at this point.
Well, who can we kill on their team?
Kai'Sa. Maybe Kali, but hard. Probably just mainly bot lane. I can't kill Heka, I can't kill LeBlanc.
Okay. And then with our team comp, what's our team comp want to achieve?
Probably team fight.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, if we're gonna team fight, Darius does not have TP, so I guess we have to team fight topside.
Yeah.
So to achieve that, I think you let the lanes play out for a little bit. Someone will farm this. Orianna does have TP, so we can farm these, reset, and then get a control ward, probably boots, and then head to the top side. And once you have vision around there, and then you're in the river, it's all Jesus from there. But I think that's where you want to get.
Yeah.
And do it quickly. Hurry up. Alright, they beat us to the punch by fucking 1 gabillion seconds here. Darius is going to die. They're going to take this top turret, guaranteed from this freeze frame, right? So what do we do instead?
I feel like I still reset. And then try to look with the Lucian thing.
Look for what?
Kill on the Kaisa, try to invade them if Hecarim shows up, something like that.
Okay.
Don't think there's too much more to get at the moment. I'm not completely sure.
I mean, I think we can just push with the Lucian.
Hmm.
He's gonna farm this wave, and the next wave, and then the turret's there. Oriana can wave clear. Oh god. Well, at least if we're in the river, we have options. Fucking mid and then bot lane here.
Yeah.
And then with Hecarim MIA, so... If we reset here, I think it's a bit too slow.
Hmm.
Let's
Makes
see.
sense. I don't
Auto.
even read.
E. Lead with the W. Auto Q smite. Dodge that. Kai'Sa's balanced. She has 2 items. You have no ninja tabby. That will show you. So then they attack this. It's successful, and they get to keep pushing. Because you attempt this, this is your attack. We could have attacked this, and then they have to deal with us. But then you attack the Kaisa. Since the attack fails on the Kaisa, it's like there's a price to pay, which is going to be the tempo.
Yeah.
Not trading those turrets down there sucks. You had no setup, check. Oriana doesn't even have ulti. That time waster is like a... It's not a game loser, but like it's a fucking nothing berg, and Viego can't have nothing bergs for mid the game. He stars to death.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And all thanks Viego, it can still be fine. That part of this fucking champ is real cool and balanced. All we need is that one team fight. Don't worry, guys.
True.
Still within range of the XP and shit. EU West does not complete boots on jungle, I swear. He's walking around. The Hecarim's not attacking on this turn because he just did so much attack, so he'll be farming. That's why nothing's happening. So let's see, is there fucking literally anything different to do though, I wonder?
I didn't think so, but maybe.
We're spotted there. Oh, it would be vision on the top side, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you can attack this with these guys, like you have a chance. Because if you attack bot, it's just, they're gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, my thinking was bot side camps are gonna come up soon, I believe at least.
Yeah,
That's why I was still bot side, but yeah, to agree with.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter at this stage of the game, those camps. The blue side camps are always harder for the enemy to invade.
Yeah.
They're on blue side, your blue side. So, like, you can trade these for the vision and, like, any sort of potential top side. It's not something direct. It's just, again, it's getting it in that position. And then fucking quote vision control on the top side here. And then if anything goes your way, then it's a big win. But you need those big wins for Mr. Viego.
Yeah, okay.
So, even like right here, when you clear that vision, feel free just to fucking walk to the left side. Like, just walk through here on vision, it's fine.
Okay.
Spot side, no gank. Okay. Because you know this shit's not gonna pan out. W misses. Ulti, auto Q. Okay, we get the shutdown. Good luck. Every time I pick up an ADC ever. They push mid turret, blue side gone. And then if you just rush Baron, it's kind of juiced. Buck contesting the blue side here, it's gone. You died. But if everyone went Baron, like if you pinged it like a madman, you're in business. They don't have Hecarim ulti. If you get one reset, it's fucking juiced. That would have been some slime right there. With the normal games too, where you can practice killing people, you can practice shit like that. Like a super early retard Baron and see what... Because like I learned that Diana with Riftmaker and Asher's can solo Baron. Who knew?
Really?
Yeah, who fucking knew?
Not
Just tried it out in normal. Let's see if I die. I didn't. Amazing. Okay. Nice, they're throwing. they're attacking our weakest member. Check. Everyone's here to like receive it. Awesome. Hecker multi on 1. Every single time you lead with the W too. There's no need.
I don't really know why to do this game. I don't usually always do it, but I don't know. Sometimes I do. Obviously.
It's probably because you're against so many carries this game.
Maybe.
Charging the W, whack.
I
Okay.
guess I was trying to somehow save the Darius, which is kind of delusional, but yeah.
Never ever try to save your allies as Viego. You only turn the situation.
Yeah.
But you gotta fight it out. Q, schmack, schmack. Schmack. You could clank the, yeah, because Braum Shield will block the Nami ult. But even if you clank it with your W, it's worth. Because Lucian's hitting the Hecarim.
Yeah, makes sense.
Crapola. We got the 1 reset, we're in business. We didn't. We didn't even touch a collie.
Really sad.
Flash on him. There you go. Well, the idea's there.
This die.
Okay, GG. Baron pushing. Where the fuck are we? And then into what's end is okay. Okay, so an AP with
AP, so yeah, it's
amazing.
pretty good price now.
Hecarim is fucking on 1. Stay like right here. There's no harm. You're full HP. This sort of positioning is fine in the early game, but mid game when you're strong, the same way you would move up the map and like uphold more ground, you want to try that out.
Okay.
Bel'Veth, Viego, or Nidalee, it's all the same shit. Because once you're on this like lane, then it's much easier to get involved. But you're playing it too safe right here. They just spent Hecarim multi. They flubbed it all.
Yep.
You'll always be able to run away. Ready? I can't believe Hecarim right now.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of giving us a free comeback.
Couple camps. It's either a couple camps reset or like all of them and then just stay on the map and keep pushing. Either's fine. The way they're playing it, taking all the camps, you can go like level 16.
Yeah.
Nice. And then just push ball with Darius. You gotta get on this shit. Like,
Before the reset even. Yeah.
Yep. Like you have all the juice in the world. It's just if you're hanging out with this guy, something can happen. We can get more. But you don't even have to force it to happen if we're just near it like Braum. Whitson, Mercs, and another null magic. Lol.
I don't know, I was really scared of the Akali and the LeBlanc and the Kai'Sa.
Fair enough. Akali's real balanced. You schmack schmack. Kiting is crazy. Kick his ass.
I didn't really know where everyone was exactly, so I was a bit worried someone was gonna come from the bot side, I guess. I don't know why, because I should have known if I looked at the map.
It would still be pretty even because your allies are here. But if you don't know that, right? So you start it like this. Q, smack, smack. Continue playing along like a neutral line like this.
Yeah.
Like along this line, you're fine. Anything like that, because you don't have to go straight forward. And then you can continue to get your DPS off. You have your ulti, your flash, your smite, your E, your W. You're good. You can get out of here if it goes wrong. If some bad guys show up. It's fine to waste your ulti. But to move backwards is crazy. You kick his ass. Okay, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. God, he was bad.
Sure.
Bull. I don't know why I said 2 minutes. I mean, 2 seconds. But in the bathroom, I was thinking, the way that what's going to make you climb is trying to push this shit. Like, push that turret, push for that trade, push a little bit.
Yeah.
Once you're in the mid game, let it fucking rip. There's no downside. Like, especially across game to game to game to game. Now, I'm not saying force. I'm saying on the neutral line, you take it as far as it can go. And then see how that plays out. Because you want understanding. That's the way to do it. As many hits as you can take and as many as you can hit them with. Then we're really talking in both the micro and the macro aspect. Alrighty, so our team doesn't have Baron anymore, and then the Dragon's coming up. So we're here. Let's put down some vision. Sweeper, go ahead. Go ahead. You got an Ori behind you with ulti, and you have a Braum with ulti. You can run into them with the fog. Yeah. And then just set them up. You're not going to get one shot. You got all this shit.
For some reason, I feel like we're still behind at this point, but we aren't really.
Nope.
So I'm still playing way too cautiously.
What the fuck is that Ori build? It should be Darius to go, I'll give you that. He's so fucking tanky, but... Push it. Push it. Overdo it a little bit in these solo queue games. You're trying to win that land, right? See what happens. Okay, Hecarim's a fucking retard. Amazing. EQ. Fuck.
Goodbye.
Alright, we take Dragon. Kills go sideways. Farm. We're still dead? Okay. Our team? Oh, we do the Baron. I was wondering. Hex Drinker's kind of bad. I think you just go with tank item like Spear Visage at this point.
Yeah. Probably. I don't really need the damage.
Yeah, the mall's based on AD. You really don't have that much AD from these items.
Yeah.
You have 100. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get some HP. Like, Kanik or Spear Visage is good.
Yeah.
Wait, Kanik is like Ultra Beast against fucking LeBlanc and, well, LeBlanc, Akali, and Kai'Sa, they're all burst.
Yeah,
they're like these
kind of
magic
just the
10
same
champs.
as Hex Drinker, but even better in this situation, right?
Well, it's like if you're fighting them, but all you have to do is tank them and then deal some damage. Because you're combining with your team at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even think of a champ that uses... Well, Lee Sin. Like, Lee Sin uses the mob pretty well. Lee Sin's and Zhao. They're like fighting champs.
Okay.
Push, push, push. And you can always rely on him, that's the thing. You know, he's a real consistent guy. Oh, Nelly.
Tragical.
Okay. Kai's the real champion, now totally fucking obliterated. Nice, nice. Close.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Good job down there, Darius. Honestly, super bad fight for our team.
Yeah.
We're doing what we can, but holy shit. Nice. Let me just push. Okay, GG. So like on the beginning part of the game, you know how to play that, and you play it well. And then whenever it comes mid-game, you don't have to force things, but what is going to make you progress a whole lot faster is being on that neutral position, but then like contesting, fighting, and seeing
Yeah.
how far, like how much you can take and how much the enemy can take.
Mhm.
Because this game, the Hecarim, the time that like it starts going right is when the Hecarim fucking throws it every single time. Every single
Yeah.
fucking like pivotal moment that guy ran in and died. And it gives you guys the game. In an even game, obviously, that's just not happening. So then it becomes a battle. And the more you put yourself in that position for the battle, and then the more you build up how you play it, you're going to get better and better at that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
looking to get to that position and then pushing in it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do you think after watching that game?
I think a lot of the times I just waste too much time, especially in that game, where I'm just chilling, walking around a bit, clearing some vision, and just not backing or not doing all my camps before backing, things like that. And it kind of shows sometimes where you see like, okay, I had the right idea of like eventually backing, then going bot side, but I'm just way too late, right? For example, with that play on top where I just fucked up too much time. So that's one of the things. Besides that, just pushing it a bit more, like you say, a lot of the times I'm maybe a bit too cautious because I'm not completely sure if I can win, but if I never try, I will never figure out, right? So that does make sense that I should just get let's play it a bit more on the edge, see what happens. And in general, just trying to identify where exactly the objectives are, and remember that objectives aren't only like Baron and Dragon, because sometimes I just forget about the turrets, right? I think not only this game, but it happens multiple games now. I actually think about it. So just pushing that leads into like pushing waves, I guess, with the team.
Yeah, trying to get more whenever it goes right.
Mm-hmm.
As Viego, you can be a real asshole with that.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is like, the step 1 is farm. Step 2, we do a play, and then step 3, we get the objective. It's like if you can outline each one of those at their particular step, so you know what's coming next, that would really help. Because just having that in mind, rather than like having the plays work out every time, because they won't, is something that will keep you focused as well.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Yeah.
with that tilt part as well, if you're always trying to like calculate these things, it's going to be harder to be tilted.
Yeah, you just don't think about tilting. You're always thinking about other things.
Well, you can be totally pissed and tilted, but also doing this, you know.
Yeah,
We're working at
exactly.
McDonald's. The day sucks. It's really busy. Everyone's an asshole. You hate everything. But I got to focus on making these fries.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing the milkshake after that. This is the next sequence. And then eventually it'll all be over. Who cares?
True.
So it's time waste. So, and then to avoid the time waste, it's like we're aiming at something. Something. And then the steps to get there. And then just like generally neutral position. What the fuck would I even say on this? In the neutral position, like we kind of like overplay it, I guess. Overplay and like see how it goes without overcommitting.
Yeah.
Viego is so good with this because he has that HP pool.
Mm.
Whether you have Sunder, Trinity, whatever, like it's gonna be doing. You're gonna be getting so much value out of it in the mid game if you play like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're in that neutral defensive position receiving it, it's like, yeah, you'll have value if the enemy commits in,
Mm-hmm.
but then if they never do, then whatever, we're standing around. Sometimes good,
Yeah.
sometimes bad, but whenever your team's in the winning position, it's like if you play like that, you provide a lot more for them too.
Mm-hmm. True.
So you want to climb to Diamond, you want to win this land, you want to get Masters here eventually, and you like playing these sort of champions. I think the pattern would repeat with all the champions too.
What do you mean? Oh, just like the same kind of playstyle.
Yeah, so to build up
Yeah.
experience on them faster is like you
So, yeah.
do your part of the early game, but then when it comes like when you're stronger in the mid game, then neutrally contesting, fucking everything,
Mm-hmm.
fucking everything is gonna be so good. It will help you win the winning games faster, which just you'll feel it like it's like real lull, and then lose the losing games faster too, but actually get some gameplay in. There is no fucking game that's worth farming and going even on a Viego, on a Belveth, like where your
Yeah.
team's losing.
Mm-hmm.
To bring
Then
it
you
back
cannot
at like the
do.
fourth item with like 18 minutes of no gameplay is just not worth it.
No, I agree.
Okie doke.
In terms of champ pool, what would you suggest? Like, should I go back to, for example, playing Belvet Nidalee? Should I mix in the Viego? What should I do with my Amumu? Should I actually play it, or should I say fuck it? Maybe not worth it.
I think we've been playing long enough, like Belveth, Nidalee, Viego, Lilia, Mumu. And then how do you feel about like champions like Skarn or Rek'Sai?
I played a little bit of Rek'Sai. Never played Skarner. Don't really like the champs for some reason.
They're
In
like
general,
high.
my style is more like farming a lot, and I feel like Rek'Sai. I mean, obviously you can still like full clear into gank, but I feel a bit more pressure to maybe gank more, I guess.
You're right. They have to do something proactively.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're good, sometimes so shit, so shit. Vi would be like the interim with those champs and the ones you play, where it's like
Hmm.
she has to fight, although she farms at certain stages.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't even have to bother with those. I was just wondering. Um, the only other champ I can think that's like similar playstyles than Zhao,
Mm.
but then he also has to attack, so it's a bit different. There's
Yeah.
Master Yi too. Fuck Master Yi. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is like a true assassin.
Yeah. Never really tried any of those champs, to be honest.
And I have no clue where you'd be at with Lilia either.
Yeah, it's a long time ago I've played her. I played her mainly when I was maining Nidalee and Belvet, and I felt like Nidalee wasn't great, but we did need AP. I just played her a little bit, especially because she was kind of broken at the time. So I just played her a little bit in between. I'm fine at her. Nothing too special.
And I think these champions are fine,
Okay.
whether you're playing them with a team or not. Because like, even with a team, like the idea of a 5v5 is cool and all, but like usually in those lands, it's just two out carries the shit.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of need to go on a carry because our bot lane isn't too great. So yeah.
Whatever you can play around too. Yeah, because those are like the only champs to get it done, like a Belva, the Viego.
Hmm.
I'm looking at all these
Yeah.
other ones. I'm like, why the fuck would we blend like a Nocturne in there? No thanks.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe Kindred, but I feel like she isn't that great, even though she is getting buffed, I think.
Yeah, you have
The
to be
only
that guy on
reason,
Kindred too.
Yeah, the only reason I was thinking about Kindred is because obviously I was an AD main at some point, so I know the mechanics. I just don't know the jungle platting, and I still need to learn when to invade on her and when not to. I think.
Her jungle pathing is entirely dependent on tempo, so it's
Mhm.
never like it's a formula rather than a black and white thing. Like a Viego every day of the week, you can clear to one side of the map and then go from there.
Mhm.
Kindred, it's always this like different thing.
Yeah,
You're
you need
trying to get a
to
level
get.
advantage and an item advantage, then you're looking to attack with it, and then with that attack, where does it go from here? And then after that, then you can go back to your camps and you get the catch up XP, but only so much catch up XP, then you reset, then you get to here. It's like
Yeah, gem kind of scares me for that reason. It's just a lot of things to think about, and I feel like maybe that's something for the future, but a bit too hard now to try and master. But I don't know.
so yeah, the juice, I don't know. Play some normals on and see how you feel, but
Yeah, that does make sense. Just trying it out.
at
I
your
never
rank,
really thought
it'd
about
be hard
Nuns
for
to
me
be
to
honest.
tell. When
Yeah,
lower rank people ask me about that champ, it's just always no. Don't fucking even look at Kindred.
yeah. I think I could pull it off if I learn it a bit, but I don't know. Maybe something for future.
Yeah, it'd be a matter of like how far you can push it, because Kindred has to go all the way. That neutral contest shit, Kindred is the king of that shit. But you have to play it perfect, and if you lose once, you lose the whole game.
Yep.
Very cool, very cool. Arthas isn't worth your time. Graves isn't worth your time. Dude, so many junglers are like cheese bullshit, I'll be honest. Hecarim's not worth the time. Udyr is an entirely different game.
What do you think, by the way, about like Viego, Belvet, and Italy? Because if I look at uh, win rates and the tiers and whatever, they're kind of low at the moment, but still feel like they're decent. I just don't know.
They're super good. They're like the carry champions of the jungle. Their
Mm-hmm.
win rates are always going to be artificially lower than they should be, because you have bad players playing these champions. If they make enough mistakes, they insta lose the game.
Mm-hmm.
Versus big man Amumu, you know. So
Yeah, the champ is so stupid, man. It doesn't make sense. Like I played against it a few times, and I was like, "Fuck that shit!" I'm perma banning it because I feel like I cannot play if I play with Viego, for example, against an Amumu. And at some point, I was like, "Maybe I should just try it. Why not?" I don't know. Dumb
even if you get
champion.
Murkreds, Amumu still kicks your asses, Viego.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do. If he's there, you need to run.
Get
Super
the hell out
stupid.
of there.
And that's why I started playing it because all of the enemies are playing shit like that anyway, and it kind of counters most of it, right? So if they pick like Kha'Zix or Mumu, I don't really care. I just press ult if they try and do anything to my team. They die.
How played. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, with all three of these, it's like they're good at what they do, and then once you add the pushing and getting more shit, then you're really in business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
Okie doke. Good with ending there?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's definitely some things to work on that I didn't necessarily think of before, so that's really good. Yeah, just a diamond should be fairly easy. I feel like. I don't know yet. Obviously, we'll see.
I
The
wonder. I
last,
wonder
the
if you'll
last.
just shoot there or have to do a curve. You might have to do like a Emerald 4 curve down, figure out how to attack some shit. Failed a couple times, but maybe you just go straight up. Either way, I feel like
Yeah,
Diamond's a matter of time. It's really that fucking interim. D3 is truly hell, but once you get past there, I would
yeah.
imagine it'd be the same deal. You just shoot to Master tier.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like there's so many people that I know that are getting diamonds, and I'm like, are they actually that much better than me? I don't know, man.
But they play
They
one
probably are,
champ.
but
Bet they play one champ, and then
yeah, some of them.
I bet they're a bit more retarded. So I bet they have 8 deaths, but they fight more, so they win more than you.
Yeah, I do agree with that. When I play with them, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? They're just running it, but it does work. At least for getting into low diamonds, I feel like. So yeah, I guess I just need to be a bit more aggressive, and we'll get there eventually.
I'll be interested to see where you're at, honestly.
Yeah.
This shit's going one way or another. So But the way you're sounding, it's super interesting. It's like almost like this high elo player, but if you play too defensive, you're perma fucked. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, if I go down to Emerald 4, so be it. We'll get up eventually. I
Elo
hope so.
slingshot moment.
Yeah, I never really know. Like, I've been focusing a bit more on improving, right? And I never really know, am I actually improving? Because lately I've been winning a bit more on Viego, but also on Mumu. But even my Velvet games have been going quite a bit better. I feel like am I just lucky with the teammates now? Do I have a lucky streak? Am I going up for that reason, or am I actually getting better? But time will tell.
You'll feel it in your gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game to game is
Okay.
good, then it's all good. Alrighty.
Okay. Well,
Best
thanks a
of luck
lot.
in your games. Yeah. Hope I helped.
Thank you. Yeah, I will see how that works out, but I feel like you definitely did.
Believe it when I see it. Alrighty. Good luck in your
Sure.
games,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Talk
Have
to
a
you
good
later.
day.
Beesh.